Florida State and Clemson. A lot of hype around them potentially going to the Big 12. Ross Dellinger did an interview with John Kurtz, and I highly suggest that you follow John Kurtz's YouTube page. He is fantastic over there, and he's a radio host, covers Kansas State stuff, but really covers the Big 12. Guy is fantastic. But Ross said that there have been early talks about Florida State and Clemson moving to the Big 12 in expansion. Now, he came back and said that it's all speculative and whatnot, but you have to imagine that somebody somewhere told him that, yeah, we've been talking with them, maybe it'll happen. Does it make sense? And I don't know if it does, because you would have to pay a lot of money, right? And so here's what we know. The Florida State Board of Trustees has a meeting scheduled for July 22nd, which also happens to be the same day as the opening of the ACC Media Days kickoff. And there's no agenda listed right now, so we don't know exactly what they're going to talk about, but they have to announce that they're leaving the ACC by August 15th if they want to be in a different conference next season. So for the 2025 season. That's interesting. I don't think that the Big 12 can pay these guys enough money, at least not to what they want. Unless, of course, private equity were to get involved, and even then, you're going to have to do unequal revenue in order to get Florida State and Clemson to come into the league. I don't see it happening. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, the current TV deals for these conferences are not up until the 2030s. The ACC deal could potentially go away. ESPN gets to decide in February of 2025, and that is a massive, massive date. Because if ESPN decides not to renew the current deal, and they decide that, hey, you guys aren't worth as much as we're paying, which I don't see that happening, especially if Florida State and Clemson are still in the league. But look, Florida State and Clemson would not be filing lawsuits and whatnot if they weren't going to leave. So they're going to leave. It's just, is it going to be better for Florida State and Clemson? Or how about this? Not better. Will they have to go independent to try and make up the money as opposed to joining the Big 12 and then wait for the new Big 10 deal or the new SEC deal, which is in 2034. The new Big 10 deal is in 2031, same time as the Big 12 deal. We'll see what happens there. I think that Fox would want them. I think that Fox would want them in the Big 10. But maybe not. Who knows? Remember the carriage fees thing? Big 10 doesn't have a footprint in South Carolina or in Florida. Florida, huge cable population. You get big-time carriage fees from carrying Florida State. That could be good. That could be very, very good.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.